What's going on, Guardians? Briar Rabbit here. Welcome to Shard It or Keep It, the series where I make an argument both for and against dismantling an item, and you make the decision. This week, we'll be making the big decision for the exotic sniper rifle, Zen Meteor. But first, let's take a look at the results from our last weapon, Ace of Spades. Arguments for keeping this exotic hand cannon included Firefly and the weapon's exotic perk Maverick work really well together in PvE. Firefly is causing explosions every time you kill with a headshot, and Maverick is moving rounds from your reserve to your magazine every time you do it. It's a mob-killing monster. In PvP, it's a blast to use. Maverick still works here, though it's less effective than in PvE, and Firefly is just fun. It blows up Guardians. Who doesn't like that? Arguments for dismantling this weapon? The ammo reserve. This thing holds 65 bullet stock. Boo! In PvE, I am constantly looking for more ammo. I've even run out in PvP. The perks aren't all that useful in PvP either. Luck in the chamber, rifle barrel, these are the perks I really want on a Crucible all-star hand cannon. And this one ain't got them. Once my case was made, I left it up to you to decide, and as usual, you had a lot to say. Bad Bitches says, this gun is too good for noobs, keep it. Donut Game 00 said, shard it, my AS Luna with Outlaw, Third Eye, and Brace Frame will rip you to shreds. Titan Master Race. And Hockey Maniac 92 said, some people believe that Briar grasps his Malcock. In the end, with 222 votes for Shard It, 467 votes for Keep It, and 230 votes for Who the Fuck Knows, the Ace of Spades keeps its place in the vault. The Zen Meteor is a PlayStation exclusive exotic sniper rifle that was released with Destiny's April update. Awarded through a random chance, the fastest way of acquiring it is by using 3 of coins and hoping it drops from a exotic special weapon engram. The Zen has an odd set of stats. Its rate of fire is 19, the same as an LDR or a 1,000-yard stare, but its impact is a bit higher than other weapons in that archetype, though not as high as the Black Hammer. It has very good range, low stability, and a slowish but not awful reload speed. Aim assistance is very high, making it a very easy weapon to shoot accurately. But you will need to plan your shots out a bit, as the equip and ADS speeds are a bit on the sluggish side. The Zen only has one available scope option, but in my experience it's a pretty good one for just about any activity you want to use it for. Perks on the Zen are both interesting and unique. Let's start with the ballistics options. We have a choice between CQB ballistics for reduced recoil and a penalty to range, soft ballistics for less recoil and a penalty to impact, and smart drift control for more predictable recoil and a penalty to range. For the most part, soft ballistics for max aim assistance was my PvP choice, where the small impact penalty really wasn't a concern, but for PvE, I really did prefer smart drift control. Next, we have Underdog, which gives the weapon a boost to range and handling when health is low. In column 4, a choice between Fitted Stock for more stability, Field Scout for an increase in reserve ammo capacity, and Injection Mold for an increase in stability, faster handling, and reduced range. While Injection Mold is really good on this weapon, in both PvP and PvE, I could never get away from using Field Scout. The increased ammo capacity was just too valuable, and in the Crucible, you actually spawn in with 12 rounds ready to go. Finally, the 2 unique perks to the Meteor are Dynamite and with a laser beam. Dynamite grants explosive rounds, and rapid kills with every round in the clip will load an extra high damage round for 5 seconds. The way this works is simple. Score a kill with each bullet in the mag, each no more than 5 seconds apart, and a 4th dynamite round will load in. You'll be notified of this by a special sound and by the fact that the weapon is now on fucking fire. If you land this shot, the bullet will do 3 times the damage of a normal round, and due to the with a laser beam perk, proc a giant explosion around it. It's pretty goddamn spectacular. Alright, sounds cool, but is it useful? Well, let's start with PvE. When it comes to PvE, there is one exotic sniper that reigns supreme, and that's the Black Hammer. And that is still going to be the case. The Zen Meteor, even with dynamite with a laser beam, is not capable of dishing out the sustained fire and DPS of a Black Hammer utilizing the White Nail perk. However, it does have some benefits. It does a lot of damage, so if you are running into groups of enemies that have, let's say, a few lower health enemies circling a major, you can quickly take out the little guys, proc dynamite, then put one huge blast in the face of the major. This blast also will proc a giant explosion that may clean up any of the other smaller enemies nearby. It's pretty useful situationally, and definitely a ton of fun. But you will notice I use the word may a lot there. That's because there are so many factors to getting this to work in your favor that it may become frustrating at times. You have to achieve a one-shot kill with all the bullets in the chamber, which can be an issue even with headshots. Then, once dynamite has procced, there needs to be something else to shoot at. If there is, great. If it's a major, awesome. You're about to do 3x damage to him. But then there has to be more lower health enemies very close to him to get with a laser beam to do anything at all. Look, it's not that these perks aren't good. It's just that to get everything working to max efficiency requires a level of coincidence that doesn't necessarily happen consistently. You can try to set it up to happen more often, but that can be time consuming and frustrating. And you're basically just doing a bunch of work to get the same effect that one well-placed rocket would give you automatically. Meanwhile, the Black Hammer can just headshot baddies for some of the highest DPS available in the game. It's not a bad PvE gun, far from it. It's just highly situational, and in my opinion, not always worth the exotic slot. On to PvP. This gun has a few things going for it that have made it one of my absolute favorite PvP weapons in the game. Number one is super high aim assist. Don't be fooled. High aim assist snipers make sniping easier. This is a simple fact. I believe it is the reason that we see so many snipers in Destiny right now, and why every one of them seems like a good sniper. It's because of aim assist. Aim assist allows a very mediocre player to become a very effective player with a sniper rifle. And this sniper, it's got a ton of aim assist. Number two, explosive rounds. This is a perk I've never really experimented with before on a sniper in PvP, but I can say after using it, I love it. Why? Explosive rounds can finish off an enemy who ducked behind cover after you hit him with a body shot. Fire at the floor next to where you think he might be, and every once in a while, the explosive rounds will do enough damage to finish him off. It's cheesy, it's cheap, it's hilarious, and it's fun as hell. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10 would explosive round again. Number three is dynamite with a laser beam. Okay, wait. I know what you're thinking. I just said that in PvE, these perks require so much coincidence to get max effect out of them, they're almost useless. How can I like these perks in PvP? And it's true, it's extremely rare to kill 3 Guardians with 3 successive headshots with no more than 5 seconds between them, and then have another Guardian within eyeshot to shoot with a 4th dynamite bullet. It's extraordinarily rare. And the circumstances just to give you a shot at it are almost completely outside your control. But if it does happen, if those circumstances do align, and you are able to pull off all of those 3 consecutive headshots, and a 4th unlucky guardian is near enough that you can pound him with that dynamite round, then, sir, I argue you have done one of the most gratifying things available in PvP. It feels awesome. It will get your heart racing and your fist pumping. It looks cool, is cool, and no Destiny sniper montage moving forward will be worth a damn if it doesn't have at least one of these. Sure, the ADS time and equip speeds are slow. In fact, the weapon can feel a bit sluggish. But damn it if that aim assist doesn't make me feel like true Vanguard. And while I'm certainly not going to spend day after day trying to get dynamite with a laser beam clips, when it does happen, it feels extraordinary. And that's the odd thing about this weapon. Honestly, I'm not sure what Bungie designed it for. When I first heard about it, I honestly saw PvE utility immediately. But once I got it in my grubby little fingers, what I found was a decent PvE gun that was a complete blast to bring into PvP. In fact, this weapon is so addicting that it has become my personally preferred PvP sniper. Is it the best Crucible sniper? No. Look for a God Roll longbow or 1,000-yard stare for that. But it is very good and may, on occasion, provide a moment where the only sound that can possibly do it justice is an MLG air horn. Oh! Got it, baby! So that's it, a situationally useful PvE sniper with some amazing possibilities in PvP. Is that enough to keep it around? Well, that's up to you. In the comments below, cast your vote. Shard it or keep it. And in the next episode, I will act upon your recommendation. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.